There is one concept which is very famous in the blockchain world, consensus. So what is consensus? We'll talk about that in this video. Welcome back aliens, my name is Devin Reddy and let's get started. We know that blockchain is a distributed ledger. So let's say we have 5 mining nodes here. Now all these nodes will be having a copy of a blockchain and all the copy will be of same state. So they are the exact copies here. Now what if you got a new block? So yeah, we have done some transactions and you got a new block here. Now this block is supposed to be added in a blockchain. But then which mining node will do it? Of course, if you say, hey, let's give it to the latest mining node, let's say mining node 5, and node 5 will add that in its own blockchain, and with the help of the protocol, we can just replicate in all the blockchains here, in different nodes. But there's a problem here. What if node 5 is malicious? So how you make sure that all the nodes come to the consensus and they will have the same copy of it? And that's where we have to follow some consensus algorithm. Now in the blockchain world, we have so many consensus algorithms, so using which you can actually agree on one particular state of a blockchain. So if the new block is added in a blockchain, who will add it, that can be defined with the help of consensus. Now based on it is permissionless or permissioned blockchain, we have different consensus algorithm available. The first one, which is proof of work, which is very famous thanks to Bitcoin. So Bitcoin uses POW to achieve the consensus. Right now, what is POW in short? Let's say we have all the nodes here. Now all these nodes will spend some computing power doing some calculation, and whoever wins the calculation or whoever wins the puzzle, they will add this block in a blockchain. Yes, they will receive some bitcoins, and that's a different concept, right? But in POW, we have to make sure that the node, before adding the data in a blockchain, is doing some computation, and that's how we can understand, yes, they have spent some computing power, so we can trust them. That's the POW part. We have some more. In fact, we have POS in the Ethereum world. Now POS stands for proof of stake. But why we need POS when you have POW there? There is one issue with POW. We have to spend huge amount of computing power. Don't you think we are already short of resources available, and you are spending huge amount of resources, the power resources, on the blockchain? So in proof of stake, you don't actually do a lot of computation, it's more about stake. So let's say if you are a miner and if you want to add that block in a blockchain, of course in a Bitcoin network or in a Ethereum network, you will receive some Bitcoins or some currency when you win it, right? But then before applying for that or before going into that blockchain, you will be putting some stake in that blockchain. Now, when you say you have a stake in that, let's say I'm spending, let's say 5 cryptocurrency of some type, maybe Bitcoins or some other coins. So I'm saying I'll be investing 5 coins there. But you might be thinking, okay, what's a big issue? Anyone can invest. No, if I'm malicious, I will not do that, right? Because if I'm malicious, if I do something wrong, they will kick me out of the blockchain, right? So I'm secure now. So when I say I'm spending 5 Bitcoins or 5 coins, that means you can trust me. So whoever has the highest stake, they will win the puzzle or they will win the block there. Likewise, we have so many other algorithms as well. We have POAT, which is proof of elapsed time, built by Intel. Then we have POD, which is proof of deposit. So it's almost same as stake, but here you are depositing amount before entering into the blockchain. Then we also have POC, not the proof of concept, but proof of capacity. Now here you're not actually going for the computing power, which is CPU, which consumes a lot of electricity power, but here you are consuming the hard drive space. So whoever has the huge capacity, they might win the block there. So that's the general concept of consensus. So the idea is, using consensus algorithm, we can actually agree on one particular state of a blockchain in the entire network. But we'll talk about this more, the concept of POW, more in future. I hope you got some idea about consensus. Let me know in the comment section. And if you are enjoying my blockchain series, hit that like button and do subscribe for further videos. Bye-bye.